Hello, Mr. Wayne.
Hello, Mehmet. How are you?
Thank you. How are you? I'm fine.
That's good. I'm well, thank you. So I can hear myself speaking.
Okay. I check your profile. You are PPL. You have PPL license. You are ATC.
Yes.
Are you actually now?
I'm a teacher, an English teacher.
Yeah. You write to their PPL. You have PPL license?
You cannot keep your PPL. I studied and it expires. It expires.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I see. I see. I have PPL license, so it interests me. So I want to call you.
Thank
I
you. That's
actually,
wonderful. Sorry.
sorry. I try to get ATPL license, and you know the aviation language is English. I try to improve my English, so I subscribe CAMBLY. But I feel a little bit not good at English, but I try to improve myself. For example, every day I try to learn some vocabulary. I try to read English in English, news in English, and also I am working on the ATPL theory lessons, courses. So
Yes.
it's also in English, but you know the terms are very special, especially about aviation. So there's not too much improvement chance, but it's also good. At least I don't forget English, because when you don't use language, you forget it easily.
That's right.
For
Yes.
example, yes, I work. I don't work in abroad, so I don't use English daily. So I try to use English daily with that Cambly. It's just 15 minutes I have a day, but I try to do my best. Nowadays, I have no time for preparation, but in near future, I want to prepare some subjects or some you know the topics and yeah, the topic I will prepare a topic, and after that I will use Cambly. I believe that it will improve my English, because before the conversation, preparation, vocabulary, and thinking about the schedule of the conversation is useful. It's a little bit simultaneously nowadays, because I just open and try to speak something. So yes, that's all.
So you want to learn English for aviation?
Yes, exactly. I want to learn English for
So
aviation.
why don't you? I don't like to teach standard like a classroom. You open the book and you read chapter 1, and then I say, "Well done, that is very good." No, you
Yes,
need to do role plays. That's what I do on Cambly with my students. I do role plays. So you are the pilot, I'm the ATC. You
okay,
take off, you do a role play, you give me the departure airfield, you give me the destination and your route.
yeah,
So basically, you file your flight plan with me, and then I will look on SkyVector to see where you're going. So
yeah,
I can work out what route you're going, and then we can just fast forward in 30 minutes, or 15 is a little bit short, but in 15 minutes, in whatever time, we can simulate the flight.
yes. For example, we are talking in Turkish in Turkey sometimes, but sometimes I talk in English with ATC. For example, request ETIS information and request taxi clearance and request request before landing, before runway
Your
request
joining and landing instructions.
lineup, request lineup. Yes.
Before takeoff, okay.
Yes, before takeoff, and at the runway I check the engine full throttle check, and the cylinder head temperature I check, and the motor engine voice check.
So what would you
After that,
like? Would you prefer that I'd be a flying instructor sitting next to you in the aircraft and see how you do the procedures in English?
yes, why not? For example, our flight instructors generally talk in Turkish, so
Okay.
we have to talk Turkish with them. But
Oh,
in my solo flights, I try to speak English with ATC because the aviation language is English. So I try to push myself. Yes.
Which is good. Okay, so you should be using English for flying.
I couldn't understand the internet
You
connection.
You should be using English for flying because the law requires that all air traffic controllers speak English anywhere in the world.
Yes.
So we hope
For
so.
example, I couldn't understand.
You don't understand what?
Last you said, last sentences.
I said all air traffic controllers in the world are required to speak English.
Yes, of course. Yes. Mm-hmm. For example, I fly in a controlled area because our flight school are in a limited area. So I generally speak with just one ATC with certain phrases. So there's not too much, especially exactly phraseology. For example, ready for departure, clear to take off, leaving aerodrome circuit, over a point, that's entry, and that's on downwind leg, on base leg, final, full stop landing. So there's just this phraseology. Yes. So it's not too much thing in English I use.
Okay,
but,
so what will I do? How can I help you?
I don't know. I just speak English. I just try to practice.
Okay, well, we just have a chat. We can talk about aviation then.
Okay. For example, I am learning now the aviation en route facilities, but I didn't use them in air because I am at the early stage of my training. So, for example, VOR, DME, that kind of thing I read from papers, but I can't understand exactly what it is.
Okay.
For example, Yes. For example, as far as I guess, DME is a distance facility. It gives the distance information to a certain point, as far as I understand.
Well, DME, yes, there's obviously a definition for DME. So I could teach you what I need, and slowly, when you don't understand something, I'll help you understand it slowly and carefully.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Yes.
can read up these things in English and then understand them too. But I'm
Yes.
saying, how can I work with you here to improve your English? Because when you read, you don't improve. Well, you improve, but you don't practice.
Yes. This conversation has helped me, especially. So, yes.
So just in speaking, I will correct any words where you have grammar pronunciation, vocabulary pronunciation, those kind of errors. Those are important because they are what people always fail on. I mean, you read a word, but you don't understand how it speaks. Those are the problems.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I see.
So we have 4 minutes. Where do you stay? Tell me a bit about your aviation. Where do you live? What aircraft do you fly? How often you train? When you flew last? These kind of things.
I am living in Turkey, in Ankara. There's a flight school in my province. So my training was start at 4 years ago. I got PPL in 10 months. After got PPL, I changed my job. It was a good job, so I postponed my aviation training until up now. But few months ago, I decided to be a pilot again because I believe that it will more happy me being a pilot.
Exactly. It's about
Yeah,
happiness. That's right.
yes, yes. So after that decision, I visit a flight school in my province, another flight school. So I start to theoric part of the training because after get PPL, the training will continue with theory. After 6 months theory lessons, almost 600 hours. After that, and pass 14 exams. After that, you proceed with CPL, IR, and multi-engine and MCC. So now I'm not flying actively because I am studying hard. For example, I have 3 exams at the end of this month. After my exams, I will plan my night flights, night NFR, night flight check. After night flight check, I can fly at night, so it will be beneficial at my PAIC
We
flights.
have 30 seconds left.
Okay, I can see it also in my screen. Thank you very much for today, your helpings. Your conversation was nice. Have a good day. Thank you very much.
Okay, Mehmet. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.